Scene script. Have you ever wondered how the Roman Empire, one of the most powerful civilizations in history, came to be? Let's travel back in time to the 8th century BC. The Roman saga begins with a daring act by its first king, Romulus. Legend has it that Romulus founded Rome in 753 BC, laying the foundation of a city that would evolve into a leading light of civilization. Over the next few centuries, Rome blossomed into a rich and powerful city, a beacon drawing in cultures, ideas, and wealth. Its influence spread, reaching far beyond its city walls. By the year AD 275, Rome's power had extended to all the lands encircling the Mediterranean. Its reach was vast, from the sun-drenched sands of North Africa to the rugged highlands of Britannia. From a humble city-state, Rome had morphed, grown, and stretched its influence. From a city, Rome had now transformed into a sprawling empire. But how did Rome maintain control over such a vast empire? Well, the answer to that lies in the shift from monarchy to a republic. Around 509 years before Christ, the last Roman king was overthrown, and the Roman Republic was born. This was a time of significant change, of moving away from a single ruler to a more democratic system. The Republic's government was an intricate framework, consisting of the Senate and the consuls. The Senate was a political institution in Rome, and it was not an elected body but one whose members were appointed by the consuls, and later by the censors. In essence, the Senate was the paramount deliberative assembly of the Roman Republic. When the Republic was in full swing, the Senate was known for its endurance, and its reputation for wisdom and incorruptibility. The consuls, on the other hand, were the people's representatives. There were 2 consuls at any given time, and they were elected by the citizens of Rome. The consuls held the highest elected political office of the Roman Republic, and their duties were the supervision of the Republic and commanding the army. And then came the Punic Wars with Carthage, a series of 3 wars fought between Rome and Carthage from 264 BC to 146 BC. These wars were crucial in Rome's development from a republic into an empire. The first 2 wars ended with Rome in full control of Sicily, the western Mediterranean, and much of Spain. By the end of the Third War, after more than 100 years and the deaths of many thousands, Rome had conquered Carthage's empire, completely destroyed the city, and become the most powerful state of the western Mediterranean. With these victories, Rome had effectively become the dominant power in the region, signifying the height of the Republic era. The Republic, however, was not to last. So, how did the Republic become an empire, you may ask? Well, let's dive into that. In the 1st century BC, the Roman Republic found itself embroiled in a series of civil wars. The traditional balance of power was shattered, and the stage was set for a new kind of leadership. One man emerged from the chaos, Julius Caesar. His military genius and political savvy catapulted him to the pinnacle of Roman power. Caesar became dictator for life, effectively ending the Republic. But his reign was short-lived, cut short by the infamous Ides of March in 44 BC. His assassination was the result of a conspiracy by several Roman senators, led by Gaius Cassius Longinus and Marcus Junius Brutus. Yet, the senators' plan to restore the Republic backfired spectacularly. Instead of returning to their old ways, the Romans found themselves in the hands of another single ruler, Caesar's adopted son, Augustus. This marked the dawn of the Roman Empire. Augustus was a different breed of leader though. He managed to maintain the illusion of a functioning republic while holding all the power himself. He launched a period known as the Pax Romana, or Roman Peace, which lasted for 200 years. This era was characterized by political stability, economic prosperity, and a remarkable expansion of Roman territory. Under the Flavian dynasty, the empire continued to grow, stretching from the British Isles to the Middle East and encompassing parts of Africa. The Romans built roads, aqueducts, and cities, spreading their culture and influence throughout the known world. The empire's population swelled, and its citizens enjoyed a level of peace and prosperity previously unknown. But as we know, all good things must come to an end. While the Pax Romana established a golden age, it wasn't enough to prevent the eventual decline. The very success of the empire sowed the seeds of its downfall. The vastness of the territory, the strain on resources, and the constant power struggles would eventually prove too much. However, the glory of the Roman Empire was not going to last forever. As we'll see in our next segment, the fall of this great civilization was as dramatic as its rise. But what led to the fall of such a vast and powerful empire, you might ask? The Roman Empire, once a beacon of civilization and power, faced a multitude of problems that ultimately led to its downfall. One of the main factors was political instability. The empire grappled with a rapid succession of rulers, many of whom were unfit for the throne. This led to a lack of effective leadership, causing the empire to falter. Economic instability was another key issue. The empire was overspending on its military, draining the treasury and leading to economic crisis. The constant wars and conquests were expensive, and the empire could not sustain this level of expenditure. Moreover, the empire found itself under constant threat from barbarian tribes. These invasions were relentless, and the Roman military, stretched thin and exhausted, was unable to fend them off. And so, the mighty Roman Empire fell, marking the end of an era. These factors, combined, were the nails in the coffin for the once grand civilization. The Roman Empire, a civilization of unprecedented political and military might, yet it couldn't stand the test of time. Born from humble beginnings, Rome rose to unparalleled heights, a beacon of civilization in a world of chaos. Its expansion, fueled by ambition and military prowess, painted vast stretches of the globe under its rule. The Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and stability, saw the empire flourish, its influence seeping into the fabric of societies far and wide. But every tale has an end, and so did Rome's. Over-reliance on slave labor, military overspending, political corruption and internal strife set the stage for the empire's downfall. The once mighty Rome crumbled, its glory fading into the annals of history. Yet it was not in vain. The Roman Empire left a lasting legacy, influencing the world even today. But that's a story for another time. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of the Roman Empire, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. You can also comment below on other topics you would like us to cover. Join us next time as we unwrap more history. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious.